Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, we're going to look at pairing the Fallen Angel Oracle cards with a variety of sort of decks that it could work with in some way, maybe to bring a sense of balance. Maybe you're looking at maybe diving deeper. So let's bring out the Fallen Angel Oracle cards first. I might do the normal pulling out of that. I'll get some oracle, I'll get a bag to put them in. Slide in. Okay, so let's look at the Fallen Angel to start with. Okay. Just need to make myself some room. Okay, so I could work with Fallen Angels. Alright. Now what tarot decks? I have Radleigh Valentine's Angel Tarot, Travis McHenry Occult Tarot, and Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry are sort of the decks that I'm sort of thinking about working with. So let's begin. Okay, so you've got this balancing going on. So you've got the Radleigh Valentine's Angel Tarot, which I think colour-wise goes really, really well with it. So let's do sort of an Angel Tarot message. Let's just pull one card. So the message is Three of Earth. It's the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. That's, to me, is like you're working with a group, you're being recognised for your skills or your abilities within the team. It could be really important. So let's have a look at the Fallen Angels. Oops. Just pull one card. Okay, this one is about respite. So Hellfist with respite. So it feels like there's a bit of a break in what's going on. So maybe working in a team, working with others, gives you a sense of a break from everything. Or maybe you need a break in regards to working with the team in some way. So colour-wise, I think they sort of work really, really well together. I think energy seems to sort of give you that balance in some way. So let's have a look at, so you've looked at the Angel Tarot, right? So let's have a look at Travis McHenry's Angel Tarot. So here you've got the Three of Wands with Sitiel, construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. So there's a sense of positive energy going on. It does feel like there's a sense of hope going on. Maybe you're working with again, you've got that sense of working with others, the sense of just this pause, a temporary pause. Here you got Florist, a sense of restraint. So maybe you're being held back. And Three of Wands to me is a sense of wanting to move forward, but maybe you're feeling like you're being held back from moving ahead on the situation. I think energy-wise, I think these work really, really well together. You find a lot of tarot and oracle decks will work. These are just some suggestions, some ideas that may work for you. just to show you. Here you've got the Occult. Now this is what I really wanted to work with here. Is your demons with the, or the Occult, the demons with the fallen angels. So let's have a look here. So I might do this one where I do 2 cards. So here we've got the Queen of Cups, or the Phoenix, Phenex, which is teaches all sciences, performs wonderful poetry, follows all requests for excellence. It's interesting. And here we have 2 of Wands with Ipos, tells of the past and the future, can make one intelligent and bold. So I feel like there's a sense of balance coming into the situation as well. So you've got the sense of emotions being nurtured, your intuition being nurtured in some way. There's a sense of allowing you the sense of being excellent in what you want to achieve, being excellent, and it all comes from being positive in the energy. So let's have a look and see what the Queen of Cups brings in, or Phoenix. Look, the sense of upheaval. It feels like everything's in upheaval. And why am I getting danger as well? I feel like there's 2 in there. So it feels like as you're sort of achieving what's really important, it may feel like there's a bit of a, you need to be a little bit cautious. I think you need to be careful about everything sort of being in a bit of being a bit wobbly, a bit shaky, as you're striving for excellence, being aware of those abilities. So let's have a look at this one here about being bold, about looking at the past and the future. And we have this thing about everything being in moderation, not risking too much, you know, just making sure you sort of are cautious, you're aware of what's actually going on. Revolution. It does feel like there's a sense of knowledge coming through, wisdom coming through. The owl just stood out to me straight away in this card here. So it feels like as you're sort of striving for perfection in some way, you're striving for success, being aware is going to be really important. And you may feel like everything's wobbly and shaky, and so it's really important that as you sort of look to the past, or you look ahead as well, and you're finding yourself in this sense of I want to say pause, I want to say a sense of trying to find a sense of balance in what's going on. It's allowing you to make sure that everything's in moderation, you're not sort of overdoing it, but it will bring in a sense of wisdom and knowledge to the situation. So I think that's an interesting way that these cards can be used together, which is interesting. Now, you've looked at the tarot, and you could do a big, huge reading. I want to do that in a separate, I think I might do that in a separate video, where you're looking at sort of the a lot more cards. Now, the other thought was to use just oracle cards, angel oracle cards. So you could go and, let me just put these cards away for the moment. Now, I was thinking that maybe you could do like the angel reading cards. So you could do something like this. Angel reading card. So you've got the Angel of Strength, And then you have the fallen angels coming through with, maybe you're needing some strength as you deal with a loss in some way. Maybe there's a fear of losing something, so you do need to use the strength to overcome that. I think they work really, really well together as well. That's interesting. Okay, the last, there's actually a couple. Let's have a look at the Angel Oracle deck by Ambika Wauters. So again, these are just ideas. You can muck around with what decks you have. Might give you some ideas. So this one here is about serenity, the angel of serenity. I feel serene and tranquil when I accept who I am. So that's an interesting one. So let's look at the, whoops, oh, let's look at here. We've got wisdom. So again, it's about finding peace through the wisdom that you have within oneself. It's about finding that sense of tranquility, serenity, through the wisdom or the knowledge that you've gained through your own experiences. Only you can do that. So that's an interesting combination. Now, I did have a bit of a thought. I thought of Seasons of the Witch. I don't know why, but I just think the whole thought of this deck. Let's just have a quick squeezing. I want to try something else in a minute as well. See, I'm just mucking around here. Here we have mischief. So I feel like everything is feeling a bit mischievous. Maybe you need to keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, with these is something trailing behind your tail. Like, it feels like there is someone who maybe not be totally honest, might be feeling a bit of a prankster. It just feels like you could be getting into trouble, someone, or whether that's yourself. So let's have a look and see what card comes in. Again, diplomacy, vision. Got Amon here, which is about vision, and diplomacy. So it feels like you've got a sense of, seems to be some trouble brewing, and so you might need to be a little bit diplomatic in what lies ahead for you. So that's interesting. So I feel like there's some trouble brewing, and there might be a case of you needing to be a little bit diplomatic in what's actually going on, which is interesting. So what I want to have a look at is, let's go back to the Occult Tarot. Okay, so let's go back to the Occult. I mean, you could do quite a big spread with, quite a decent spread with this. I'm just showing you really quickly. So I'm just going to do like the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and you've got the Zargan, which turns water into wine, and back again, turns blood into wine, turns any metal into... So I'm just getting sort of a sense of an alchemist in some sort of way here. Makes fools wise. So it's interesting. So 8 of Pentacles. But no, Zargan just talks about making fools wise. To me, the sense of an alchemist, it feels like things are changing in some way. So let's look at the Samhain Oracle. Uncaging spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue as a gift. I shall cherish each day that comes. To me, this is about a harvest. It does feel like things, you talk about fertile power, it just feels like things are sort of coming into play in some way. So as things change, transform, Just feels like things are sort of coming into play. Things are developing. So let's look at the... Again, I get that sense of being, you know, as things change, it's, you know, what do you see as possible, allowing a sense of being diplomatic in the way that you approach the situation could be really important. It's an interesting spread. So just some ways to use the fallen angel. I mean, there's lots, you've seen all the decks that I've used here. There's lots of ways that these can be used in more in depth, of course. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links below. Check the links on my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.